that Atlanta lets off the gas all the time. So that was not a shocker
You
that they let off the
cannot
gas.
tell me different.
Well, their foot came all the way off the gas. Matter No matter what you say, I know my facts, bro. I know football more
Do
than
you
you.
though? Do
You
you
follow the
though? You're
Steelers.
a Green
You
Bay
follow one
fan
team. Hey,
because
don't
you
tell.
watched a
Hey, don't say that in
Super
front of our
Bowl.
guests. Don't
You're a
say that in front
Green
of our
Bay
guests,
fan
bro.
because you watched a Super Bowl and they won.
Bro,
That's the
no.
only reason why you're a fan.
Bro, the Falcons have a history of letting off the gas, man. The Packers,
Okay, Nikki. The
the
Chiefs
Packers,
and Mahomes over Packers, Brady, and the Steelers.
bro,
Packers and Brady, yes. Steelers, no.
bro. Mahomes is literally the 2.0 of Rodgers. They said that. So, and your NFL, that came from the NFL. In case you're wondering, since you like to get your sources from the NFL directly.
A link to the podcast on my story and have people come watch.
All right.
Or is this like a report, or is it not a live podcast?
It's live. It is live.
Okay.
Here, let me send you the link. Uh, I'm also gonna hopefully post the end of it on YouTube because dumb me forgot to add your guys' mics, turn your guys' mics on my side.
Oh God.
So I'll put the this part in on YouTube because I fixed it,
Okay.
and hopefully we can reschedule and do another pod, have you on again, and I mean probably do different questions and stuff, but um, and then yeah, I'll post that on YouTube. Also, I'll send you the link to the YouTube whenever it's up. But no, you cannot tell me he did not cheat in that Georgia game.
That game was not a cheat, bro. The Falcons have a history of letting off the gas, man.
And
Like
the
they have a
fact,
history.
I'm still mad at you for calling the terrible towel a washcloth.
Dude, I'm not a Steelers fan.
Bro,
Get
it's
off my
not a
back.
washcloth. What are you?
Get off my back.
That's why
Gosh.
your Packers lost because you called it. You disrespected the towel.
No.
All right, let's move on to a different topic before this gets even more heated. Um,
Nothing compares to episode, what was that, 8 or 7? That one got heated, bro. That one got heated,
oh, that
bro.
got really heated.
We don't want to end up like No Jumper.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, nobody needs to get beat up in here, bro. Which he deserved that, because you could tell he was a fraud, bro. You
all
could tell he
right,
was a fraud, man.
Nike versus Adidas.
Nike. All
Nike.
the
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
Nike too, bro. I mean, I put Adidas because I couldn't think of anybody else. And Puma's kind of out of date, so those are the only current ones. And Under Armour, I feel like they couldn't compare.
See, the reason I choose Nike is because, like, honestly, Nike is just like everywhere. Nike is everything. They've collabed with so many different other shoe brands. They have so many sponsors. You know what I'm saying? So many teams is sponsored by Nike. All that kind of stuff. A lot of NBA jerseys, NFL jerseys, all that kind of stuff sponsored by Nike. A lot of artists, celebrities work with Nike. It's like Nike's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Adidas can't compete, especially since they just dropped Kanye. They can't compete.
I feel like Nike should pick up Kanye. That'd be a good move.
Not
Eh,
right now. That'd be really bad.
yeah.
That'd be really
Or
bad business.
somewhere down the line,
Maybe if he gets therapy or something.
But did you guys see that Kanye said he was like all this stuff that he's been saying, all this random stuff he's been saying is all been a joke. It's all been fake. He recently said it.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
I feel like he had at some point he hurt his
yeah, he had a few points
he
though.
something happened with his brain where he got that disease that football players get. I mean no disrespect to him. I mean he's a I mean from what music I've heard, I mean,
Smart.
he's decent.
It's
He's really good, but
smart because what he was trying to do is find a way to get dropped from a lot of businesses he didn't want to work with anymore without having to go against the contract.
oh yeah, that's actually really smart.
That's exactly
That's
what he
smart.
accomplished.
That's smart.
He accomplished. He got the businesses they didn't want to work with anymore to drop him without having to without going against the contract. So that's why I think he's smart for what he did.
I mean, but also
I
at the
mean,
same time, it kind of ruins his reputation and
Look,
for other brand.
um,
let me say this: Kanye, he's good, but he had issues like mental issues before this stuff. So I mean, this is just adding on, and you know, it's something about those Kardashians. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm
Mhm.
not even gonna go deep in that.
Kanye be having really valid points. It's just the way he puts it out there. Where everybody's just like, "Whoa, what did he just say?"
Yeah.
But like, if he didn't put it out there how he did, what he be saying is actually true.
Yeah,
Like the things
I
he
mean,
said, part of it is true. Part of it, he's speaking facts. It's just the way he's putting it out there makes it so bad. You know?
Yeah, that is true.
he,
And
he he
part
was a
of
really
it,
good producer when he first came in. So yeah, he
part
was.
of it,
I mean,
I think part
you
of
still.
it is, yeah, I'm recording now. I think part of it is also some of the stuff he says also isn't, how do I say this? People aren't ready for it. Some of the things he says. I mean, it might be true. It might be. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not saying anything he's like. I'm not trying to say he's right all of the time, but some of the things America and the world in general are not ready to hear.
Definitely. I mean, what kind of got people against him was the shirts that he posted with, that he made a post with.
I'm
That I,
not gonna say anything on that because I don't want to get canceled personally. I'm not
I
saying
mean, all I'll
any.
say is this. I'll say this, and I'll leave it at this. If he went about it, all people should matter instead of saying just one race. Maybe it wouldn't have came across how it did.
Even
If it did,
that, I feel like it still would have been a problem because the whole Black Lives Matter thing is not saying only Black Lives Matter. It's a thing of Black Lives Matter too. You get what I'm saying? So thing that he says against that would kind of still be a bad image. You know?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
Does he
Black.
have a PR? Does he have a PR person? Because at this point, he needs a PR person.
I think he is. I think he is his own PR person.
He needs a PR person. Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about the shirts because
yeah, yeah,
I don't want to risk anything.
yeah, I
I'm not saying
understand that.
I agree with it. I just want to cover my boundaries and not get into that.
Yeah, I
Um,
got you on that, man.
but yeah, definitely, I think Nike, the way Nike is doing things, they are definitely more popular than Adidas. And I'm gonna be honest with the whole Kanye thing. I think what Adidas did is kind of scummy. Um, what they did with his shoes, like they are selling the shoes without the Yeezy brand. I think that's really scummy.
Because it's taking money out of his pocket, and they've
Yeah,
shown the evidence of it, of him kind of his network kind of going down because of it.
it is
Back
really
drastically, to be honest.
Because like
it's
because I feel like
disgusting.
they should have gave him some kind of money, given that he just came off a divorce, man. So you know that took away some money. And then this, so yeah.
Yeah, they definitely could have gone about it a better way if they wanted to get rid of his deal. Stop selling the shoes. Don't sell it under a different brand. if
They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna lose that money. Big
it
corporations are not gonna do that.
it's just so scummy. I hate it because
Yeah.
it's just like what he said was wrong. What he did was wrong. Some of the things he did was wrong. But you don't take someone's product and sell it under a different name. You just don't do that. They're honestly, I think he should. I don't know any of the like what deal they worked out or what if they have the copyright to the design of the shoes or what, but I feel like Kanye could sue in this instance.
I feel like I said the same thing, but at the same time, he does technically not have the right to the shoe. The name, I don't know, but the rights to the shoe, he doesn't have any rights to the shoe. I don't know about the name.
But I still think there's some way he could sue. I mean, there have been dumber lawsuits. I mean, someone sued Red Bull over them not whenever the guy drank the Red Bull, it didn't give them wings. So
he jumped off the roof.
yeah, there's dumber lawsuits out there. I think he might have a good chance if he did sue, but
I feel like he should at least get a law. He probably has lawyers. Sit down with his lawyers. Sit down with Adidas and somehow work out a way he can get a percentage of what they're making off of it.
or them not sell the shoe anymore. One of the two.
Yeah, one of the two.
Because he, as much as I am on the edge with Kanye, again, I'm not saying anything. I don't want to get into that, but no one deserves for their product to get blatantly stolen like that. So I still think Nike is 100% better than Adidas.
Yep.
I mean, Nike. Every big corporation does scummy things, but Nike seems like they've kind of been out of this scummy-ish scene, from what it looks like. But
Yeah. I actually read a book on how Nike got started. It was a very interesting book.
I want
But yeah.
those self-lacing shoes. I wish they still sold those. Those were
The
cool.
only shoe that I'm waiting for that I want from Nike is those off-white Nikes, bro. Those off-white Air Forces, man. I need those.
Did you guys? I think it's Nike. Their new slides.
Oh my gosh. Those look like those other slides people wear.
They are so ugly, in my opinion.
They are. Oh yeah, my cousin, she called them the convict nines. Miss Dean called them the convict nines. That's what she calls those slides. She calls them the convict nines.
They are so ugly. Like, why is it that bulky? And the black ones look like they're just painted with black paint. It doesn't look polished at all.
My favorite player, John Morant's getting his first pair of Nike shoes, so that's pretty good. He's getting a pair of Nikes coming rolling out soon.
Oh, you're talking about Mr. Miss Every Dunk?
Oh, bro, don't do it.
How
like
do you
that,
miss
man.
a dunk?
You talking about Mr. Majority of my highlights are missed dunks?
Bro, come on, don't hate on John Morant.
Let's be real though. Misses look way better than his makes.
Bro, that man be trying to dunk it down like the king, man. He be trying to throw it down like the king. He be trying to throw it down like King James.
His misses look way better than his dunks. His misses are crazy, and he has a lot of them.
Yeah, that is true. But hey, he's pretty good, man. He's pretty good. I like watching him more than I like watching Zion. And Zion's another one that all he does is dunk.
What? You think all Zion is dunk?
And then he blew by Zion. I know you've seen that, bro. He blew by him, man.
Do you see Zion? Do you see what Zion is doing right now in the league, though?
I mean, he's lighting it up, man. Ain't gonna hold you. He's lighting it up.
Funny, bro. He's going crazy right now.
Hey, I'm a Zion fan, bro. I was one of those people that was still a fan of him while people were kept yelling, "Oh, Zion needs to lose weight. He needs to lose weight." Blah blah blah. I was still supporting the guy.
Well, he did need to lose weight. He was really unhealthy. He was too big, and it was unhealthy. He slimmed down. He's back. He's healthy. Now he's doing what he needs to do. He needs to stay healthy, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. The Pelicans, they're having a good season this year.
They are.
They're
Okay, top 5 point guards.
top five point guards.
Yeah,
That's hard. That is hard. Point guards.
I'll give you top 3.
All right, so top three. All right, so I'm not a Hawks fan. I'm really not, but I'm gonna have to give it to Trey Young. Trey Young's number one.
What?
He's just Trey Young is just. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go
Who
ahead. Go
who
ahead.
can deny Trey Young? Okay. Who else? Kyrie. Kyrie's messing up everybody this year.
But Kyrie hasn't played that much this year.
I mean, from what little he's played, he's doing good.
Can't give him the top 3 spot of a guard this year, like in the league. Well, I guess I did say in the league right now. I didn't say. Yeah. Okay, top 3 this year. This year.
This year, okay. Trey Young, Kyrie. Uh, who's gonna be my third? I'm trying to think. The third one. Dang. I would say John Morant, but isn't he a shooting guard?
No, John Morant's a point guard. I'm pretty sure.
All right, so yeah, he's number three.
You really think? I don't know, man. I don't know about that pick, especially top. That's your top 3. I don't think I can. I don't think I can agree with that. I honestly don't think I can agree with that because that's the thing. First off, all right, you ready for my top 3 in the league right now? My top 3: Stephen Curry, Luka Doncic,
His jersey.
and John Morant. Steph, Luka is still young. I think he's 23. He is averaging about 25 points. He did something in NBA history. He pulled off he pulled off, I think it was a double double. Oh no, it was a triple double. He had, I think, 60 points. Was it 60 points in 20s? I have to look it back up. But hold on, I have to look back up the game because that was insane. No NBA player ever done this before.
I'm a big Luca fan, so yeah, I know about that. I'm a big Luca fan. Like I have his jersey and everything, so yeah.
And you didn't put him in the top 3?
Okay, in my defense, I thought Luca was a small forward. Okay,
Well,
I
he also played point guard a lot.
yeah. Like favorite player right now is Luca. I'm a LeBron fan, but LeBron doesn't care anymore. So I'm just looking to the future, and Luca's in the future.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember what record he. I mean, I remember the record he broke. I'm just trying to look up the numbers because I don't remember exactly. Let me see. Let me see. Sorry, that's taking a little bit. Yeah, he got a triple double, right? He's the first NBA player to score 60 points and 20 rebounds. Triple double. He had 60 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists. No NBA player has ever done that before. Ever.
I know. Westbrook was mad about that because that's supposed to be Mr. Triple Doubles right there. So
Talking about Westbrook?
Oh my gosh, you guys, why y'all hate on that man so bad? He got hit in the face, he was bleeding. Come on. Come on.
I can't make a shot to save my life.
He's not a shooter. He's never been a shooter.
Hey, but like he's not doing that good either, though.
I mean, he needs to go back to OKC at this point. I don't care anymore, bro.
Happened. I think the Lakers need to get rid of Braun. They need to get rid of. They need
I
to put him
mean,
because
there's,
he's not going to succeed. He's not going to go and he's not going to win how he wants to with that team. They need to put him on a.
I mean, he did say that there was something before the Hawks game where he did say he really wasn't feeling the game anymore. So,
Yeah, because the team he's on, he wants to win. LeBron wants to win. He wants to win championships. He's not going to win championships on that team. He needs to leave, and the Lakers start over with a young and keep the young roster and get rid of the veteran because too many vets. They need to keep players and restart so that they can make a franchise. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, they need to go younger. They're a little like aged right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I feel like at this point the best team in California right now would probably be either the Warriors or the Clippers and having them like third.
Definitely. Who you got winning the playoffs?
Like yeah, because the Clippers, I mean PG's doing good. So yeah,
Yeah, still all right. Who you got winning the playoffs?
going into the playoffs. Uh, I don't know who I'm going to get behind this year because there's been a lot of surprises.
Yeah,
But
like there's been a lot of people been dropping more than 50. It's much.
so for my favorite, I always have two favorites. I have an underdog favorite and I have the my first favorite. So my first favorite would probably be I'm gonna say right now the Pelicans since they're doing good. And then my underdog team would probably be the Warriors.
The underdog team wouldn't be the Pelicans. You don't think it would be the Pelicans?
I feel like the Pelicans would succeed more than the Warriors would.
Well, we're gonna see. How about we bet on it, right? Because the Pelicans are playing the Warriors in the first.
The first round, okay. I
Yeah,
watch that. I'm gonna watch that.
and we got Memphis against the Clippers. I think Memphis will win that. Wait, actually, I don't know because Kawhi and Paul George.
The Memphis is too young. They're
Yeah,
not. They're not. They don't have. They don't. I don't have the. I don't think they have the capability to blow by the Clippers. They might take them to 7 and maybe win, but not a blow by.
well, I think the Warriors are gonna beat the Pelicans.
I don't know. If
They have Curry. I feel like they're gonna be.
if the Splash Brothers show up, then yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If they show up, they're winning.
And then Miss Drama Queen. I'm not gonna even give him his name. Drama Queen. If he doesn't go out there swinging and throwing fists, then yeah.
I'm telling you, man. If they have him with Jordan Poole, you know, what I'm saying Jordan Poole been going crazy.
But Jordan Poole, I will say that about him and the Drama Queen. Him and the Drama Queen. That whole situation was started by Patrick Beverly. Wait, was that Patrick Beverly? Yeah, I think started that whole thing when they did a podcast, and then Draymond got mad about it, and then Poole kept running his mouth, and he got popped in the mouth. So, you know,
I'm saying, like I said, if Curry's gonna be playing, then I feel like they're gonna. Jordan Poole's been doing great. He just scored 50 the other night. You know,
yeah.
I feel like they're gonna beat New Orleans.
My thing is this: the Warriors, hey, they be pulling players out of nowhere. Like all these, like how do you afford all these players? Oh,
They're a good franchise, but actually, now that I think about it, I don't know because Zion has been doing great. Zion might both. I don't think they have anybody to stop him.
like Draymond, he just if he doesn't foul out, he might be able to play some defense a little bit. But he's again, Zion's bigger than him, so I don't know.
Yeah, and I think Zion's faster too. So I don't know. There hasn't really been anybody that's been able to stop Zion, you know. So I don't.
But yeah, I mean, I would love to see. I'm gonna watch that series. I mean, I've been watching basketball. When I really focus on basketball, that's during the playoffs.
Definitely.
Cause after that Christmas break, Christmas time, that's when everybody starts playing for real. That's when I really get into it.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait for that. And I can't wait for this year.
You said what?
I can't wait for this year game too.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully Curry doesn't sit up here and break a record in the middle of it. It's for fun. You don't gotta break records. It's for fun.
Who do you think it's gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be Team Curry or Team LeBron,
I
or
feel
is it
like
Team KD, Team LeBron? I feel like it might be Team Luca and Team LeBron.
I feel like I feel like Curry's team might win
But I'm saying
because
I think they're gonna have to be captain. I think it might be Team Luca and LeBron.
as captains, yeah. Team probably I could see LeBron automatically and Luca.
Definitely, I feel like they're gonna be captains this year.
And you know that what's strange about the NBA? LeBron kind of calls the shots in the NBA, but he's not even the player. He's not even the president of the Players Association, which is weird to me.
Damn, he's not even one of the best players in the league right now. I mean, as much as people want to, be like LeBron, go all that kind of stuff, blah blah blah. He's not even top five in the league right now.
Yeah,
Just being like off his stats, he's not top five in the league right now.
yeah, and if they don't put him as team captain, it's gonna be a whole problem. So we don't to avoid problems. They're gonna put him right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Do you think he'll be able to? Do you think he's gonna be able to play with his son, or do you think that's like unrealistic?
I don't know. I feel like LeBron got about like 2, 3 more years left in him. Being honest, the way he's still been playing, he's still playing at superstar level. You know what I'm saying? He's still playing at superstar level, and with how old I feel like he got three more years left. 3, 4 years more. 3, 4 years.
Yeah. I mean, that's enough for his son to, do his 1 year of college and come on up. So yeah.
Also does depend on how much better his son gets, because his son might not get that much better.
Yeah, I mean, they said at the age that his son is, that they believe that the son was better than him at one point, but I disagreed since LeBron came in at 18. So
At least LeBron could play with LeSperm.
hey, let's see, man. That'll be exciting to watch.
It would
But
definitely.
but one thing that people thought wasn't gonna happen, the Ball brothers all the Ball brothers made it to the NBA. The middle one is in the G League. Technically, they all made it to the NBA.
Yeah, they did. LiAngelo was in the summer league, so technically did.
So yeah, that's one thing. That's so the whole father son thing is not hard for me to believe if that can happen.
I feel you. I feel
Send me that song.
Okay. Yeah. Do you only want me to send you one or like 2 or 3?
We can do. We have time for like 2 or 3.
Okay, cool. Just email so I.
All right.
I want to hear some autocorrect, man. Your boy Kid Vicious I'm trying to be a producer. I'd rather produce than rap.
I feel you. I'm gonna give you guys 3 tracks. Let's see. You know what? Instead of giving you the song that I'm gonna release soon, I'll give you my tracks. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. The world doesn't yet. Not yet. I'll give you. See. All right, so I just sent the song that I'm more than likely gonna release the soonest, and then I'm gonna give you guys the song that I'm gonna probably drop the last. Like out of all the songs, I have a good amount of songs. I have at least like 6 or 7. But the last one I'm sending you guys is definitely, I feel, my best song that I have right now released.
Okay.
So,
So you produce all your music?
yeah, well, no beats, but I do mix all my stuff.
Okay.
Every
Okay.
So it's gonna play on the stream, but I don't think you guys will be able to hear it. So.
won't be able.
Well, you can hear it on the stream. It just won't go through Discord.
Got you.
And you're fine with this being on like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Go, let's go, let's go, bang, 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 yeah, okay, yeah, better not step up to me, cause I got all the cheese, I said, better not step up to me, cause I got all the cheese now, man, I advise you to leave now, unless you wanna see how, I don't make fuck niggas lay down, not a backpack, but I spray
I wish
ground.
you'd be
And then
able
we
to
bump,
hear
we bump, let's get it, no time for the pity, talk on niggas, I feel like Fred Nitty, demonically grinning, shout out to Sin City, and I mean this sincerely, if you want me to stop winning, you gotta come kill me, niggas say I'm forbidden, but honestly, I fuck with it, cause I'm not supposed to fit in, people know I'm not regular, it ain't possible that you think you better, bro, playing with the beat, you know I'm a meddler, break it down the pussy, feel like an editor, shawty is a dime like an assist coming from Chris Paul, I'm ballin' like Chris Tall, fake jewelry, man, I'm taking your risk off, cause y'all got me pissed off, gone for a minute, yeah, I had to withdraw, now I'm ready to lift off, time to do what I do, it's kinda scary when I hop in the book, call up Handy Vinny cause I'm missing the screw, screaming Bloody Mary in the mirror, true, like it's January, I begin so bringing the pain, I'm insane, bring out the goo, I got change, hella rain, what you wanna do, better not step up to me,
that
cause
song
I got all the cheese,
is the song
better not step up to me,
dropping.
cause I got all the cheese now, man, I advise you to leave now, unless you wanna see how, I
I'm
don't
in
make
the
fuck
stream.
niggas lay down,
I'm
not a backpack,
listening
but I
to it
spray
right now.
ground, like, man, these niggas keep playing with me like I'm not him, I don't get it, man, they really need to stop playing, autocorrect is really that guy, yeah. I like a pot, I like on my Dayamas. I made the J kiss you, I call you Madonna. Come back like some karma, that's word of my mama. I feel like Obama while still in pajamas. Shout out KJ for president. Starving to blow up, I ain't talking Ramadan. Music is blowing like I got a turban on. Get out the park, chase my first nigga Barry Bonds. I cannot hang with you lame ass niggas. Scared of going on
Getting
plain
into
ass niggas. Same
live
ass nigga,
footage.
plain ass niggas. Probably caught a case ass, fecal paste smashed in the face ass nigga. Don't worry, we gon' change that.
I need to buy a
nigga.
camera.
But I'm not in the fitness, I wanna get richer. I guess I'm gon'
Being
change my
honest.
figure. Better not step up to me, cause I got all the cheese. I said, better not step up to me, cause I got all the cheese now. Man, I advise you to leave now, unless you wanna see how. I don't make fuck niggas lay down, not a backpack,
People
but I spray ground. And then we bump, let's get it, no time for the pity. Fuck on niggas, I feel like Fred Nitty, demonically grinning, shout out to Sin City. And I mean this sincerely, if you want me to stop winning, you gotta come kill me. Niggas say I'm forbidden,
like
but
all
honestly,
their
I fuck with it, cause I'm not supposed to fit in.
I just, it's not working.
Whoa, and I'm gonna be doing shows. Autocorrect,
find
and I
it
fuck
funny.
with these hoes. You wanna be in the picture, take a pose. I'm at strike a pose. I don't even know any niggas be honest. Yeah. No.
So what do you think about the song?
No, yeah.
I definitely like it.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah, I told you I can hear it on my side.
whoa.
Dude, like when you talk and like since your mic's open, I can hear like what you're hearing.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, that was really
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, that's what I'm going to be dropping really, really soon. Actually, probably like I said, within I'd say in a week or two.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, what's up, Lamar?
But
So,
That's really good.
but for me, like right now, like it's a good thing we're about to take a little break from the podcast, Christian, because I want to
Yeah.
start working on some music stuff on my own for my own like as far as like making beats and stuff. Now the rapping part, I'll leave that to Otto here, man. I'll leave that the rapping part of that. But yeah, as far as the beats and stuff, yeah.
But yeah, that was like
But yeah,
really good. I mean, the like unique sound, like we were saying earlier, you got that unique sound to you. You got like the lyrics are like flow really well.
exactly. Like because like all these a lot of rappers, even in the mainstream, they just sound the same, and like
Yeah.
everybody does not have ops, man. Goodness, we don't have. You don't have ops. You're not spinning the block and stuff. Come on, let's rap about something else. And like it's refreshing to hear your music because it's not like literally about all that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Everyone's like all drugs, money, and stuff like that. Which
I know that's all people rap nowadays. It's just
yeah,
like
Like
and
it's like I feel like a lot of independent artists that are not like super mainstream. It's where it's taking rap back to its roots where everybody had a different sound. Like when New York had their own sound, down south had their own sound. Like that's when I hear an independent artist, you can tell where this person's from, where that person's from. But now in rap, it just sounds all the same. So
yeah, and then it's unfortunate too, because I mean, obviously, I hope that you like make it big and like get up to like Juice World level and beyond. But smaller rappers don't normally you're not seeing a lot of smaller rappers make it. Which obviously I hope you make it and you succeed and stuff like that. But it's it's
I mean,
unfortunate
they're
because
few and
a
far
lot
between because I know a lot of people when I say oh NLE Choppa is one of the best rappers. Hey, NLE Choppa is an independent artist, and the only thing he has signed is a publishing deal. That's it. But he's still independent and he's blown up.
distribution deal. I'm really trying to get a distribution deal. That'll help me out so much.
there is another uh up and coming rapper that I think you guys are also friends with him.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Prominence.
Yeah.
Uh so yeah, we might have him up on the podcast.
Yeah.
But are you thinking about doing a feature with him? Have you like talked about it? What was that?
What did you say his name was?
Prominence?
Do you know who Ryan? Do you know who Ryan Stevens is?
Yeah, but I've never contacted him about music or anything. I didn't even Cameron told me.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you guys would gel well together. I mean, the message is
Definitely.
very similar. The message of like y'all music is very similar.
Yeah, and the and the flow with both like kind of coincide too. It's
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, you guys
it,
could
I
probably go
mean, like
platinum.
for a while, like you're like our what third guest. We were trying to get you and him. We were like, I told Christian we gotta get a rapper on here, man. And like I was like, when I seen like you kept dropping music, I was like, all right, we gotta pull the plug and try to get him on here. Like yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to do my best, trying to get it out there. I'm trying to be more local than I am. Like I told you, Cameron, about it. If we didn't, apparently what I was told today, I'm the rapper that went to Louisville. and that really accomplishment to me. You know, me not being in that school anymore, somebody from Louisville told me that I'm the most notable that went to Louisville. That was like a big accomplishment. And the dude didn't even know me. Like the dude didn't even know me by my name. He knew me autocorrect, which was really
Yeah. I mean, like I knew of you because I have a friend that was friends with you. My friend is Xavier, and Xavier knows everybody. That man knows everybody. So, yeah. But
Xavier's
like
weird name.
for me, I'm happy because like I'm a Henry County, what you call a Henry County native, and like for rappers like you to be out here rapping, I don't know if you're originally from Henry County, but for rappers to be out here rapping that are in the area, it's an accomplishment because now I can at least say there is some rap that comes out of Henry County. It's
Oh
not a
yeah,
lot, but there is
there
some
is
that come out
some.
of here.
not a lot, but it's enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and what does come out is amazing.
yeah, definitely.
Like it's on
Wow.
a whole different level.
I mean, in my opinion, I've always said this. I don't care what anybody else says. Southern hip hop kind of has the best rap in my opinion. I mean, until where the birth of rap happened, which is New York, until they can figure out who's the head honcho of New York, I mean, because it's just a lot. They don't really have one that stands out, but we have rappers that stand out.
Oh, definitely. We have like I'm not gonna say a lot because it's not a lot, but like what rappers we do have, they're off the charts. It's
Say this, YSL is a big blow to us because of what's happening with them for Southern hip hop. That is a big blow to us, in my opinion, because like, dang, because like I haven't listened to Young Thug in a while, but him and Rich Gang really had the rap game in a chokehold at one point.
Yeah, they did.
But yeah, I feel like there should be like something for where independent artists can kind of become more mainstream. Actually, I went to an event in Atlanta for independent artists. I forgot the name of it. I would have to ask my cousin who I went with what it was called. But they had a lot of independent artists there, and they were pretty good. But yeah, I mean, I feel like they had male rappers and female rappers there. The female rappers they kind of stood out, and like they didn't have to like they didn't the female rappers that were there didn't really have to do what mainstream female rappers do to get sales and stuff. So like yeah.
yeah. There should definitely be like some sort of. I know social media is a big impact on like up and coming rappers and promoting a lot more, but there should be some sort of uh uh what social media. There should be some sort of social media that's meant for music, that's meant for up and coming rappers. That I feel like that would help a lot.
Yeah, especially independent. I mean, I want to work, like I said, I want to work on some music stuff. So, like, yeah,
But yeah, they're I I'd back that 100% if there was like a startup company or something like that. The only thing is what's stopping big rappers from going on that platform and promoting themselves. Even though they don't need promotion, they're big rappers. Like what's the like I don't know. There would have to be some way to do that.
I feel like the independent route for rapping or in music in general is always the smartest route because you don't have to once you in like at the end of your career, you don't have to fight in court to get your masters and all that stuff released to in your under your control and stuff. So you don't have to deal with all that trying to get all your music, you owning all your music and all your masters. I mean, signing to a label, yeah, it has its perks, but then again, you have to fight for masters and all that to get that back.
Yep. Hmm.
Because you see all the legends, all of them had to fight to get their masters back. Snoop Dogg literally had to buy a record label just to get his back. So
Michael Jackson, all his masters, none of them were his.
like none of them, they have to. And don't even get me started on that Michael Jackson thing. I was 38 hot about that. I am not gonna even go into that. But yeah, I feel like the independent route, you go that route, yeah, it's gonna take a while, but if you want to own all your music, all the rights to it, and then receive all the money besides the percentage that goes to distribution, which that's another thing. I wish that there was a company or somebody to where you can like a way you can distribute your own music and get a profit off of it, if that makes sense. Like you get all the profit and not the distribution company. Like if you can have an outlet where you can distribute your own music and not have to rely on a company to do it for you.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's why I'm staying independent. I know it's gonna take a little bit, but I'm at least trying to get a distribution deal, so get things to be a little bit easier for me.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely independent.
Definitely.
Yeah, and
6, 2, 3, 5.
some record labels like it's like what Juice WRLD's record label, again, no hate, I don't want to like spread false rumors or anything.
Great A.
Yeah, they've been doing some weird stuff with his music recently, I've heard.
Do you know that
And
they can literally record your voice and release new music with it? That I heard that's what they've been doing too.
yeah, that's like weird stuff. I mean, like I've also heard this. I'm not sure which one it is. But this big record label, they've been hiring all these or they've been signing with all these artists and then just and putting like a massive health or no, it's life insurance policy on them. And then all of a sudden, like a couple years later, they just magically die. Like like with X, he like he signed, and then a couple years later, I believe it was a couple years later, he got shot, and it's unfortunate. Like it's what money can do. Like
Yeah. But another rapper that's been in the news lately. Do you know that Blueface is signed to three different labels and a distribution company? He's signed to four different ones.
4
And this
different.
and he's under the Cash Money umbrella, but he's under Cash West. That's who he signed with, Cash Money West. And he couldn't even tell the Breakfast Club what his deal said. And that's another thing. If you're gonna sign a deal, you need to read it or have them explain it to you. This man is signed under four different contracts. Four. And he doesn't even get a big chunk of it. He gets a very small chunk. He gets the leftovers of his. No shade, but if you're gonna sign a contract, you need to read it.
oh yeah,
Definitely.
definitely, yeah.
If you don't
His
understand it, hire a lawyer. Get somebody to help. Get
yeah,
them to explain it to you. If they
I
complain about having to explain it, say, okay, I'm not gonna sign unless you explain this whole entire deal to me.
yeah, I never sign anything without reading over it first.
Yeah, like with this, like if we like with the podcast or the Twitch or whatever that me and you decide to do, whether we do it together or separately, like if they brought us a deal and put it on the table, we would need to. I feel like you should read it and not just sign it.
Oh yeah, we if we get a deal, some sort of deal with this podcast or Twitch in general, you and I would have to sit down in person and go over it. And if we can't go over it, we would have someone pay someone to go over it for us.
Definitely. I talked to my mom about that. She was like, "We're gonna go sit down with somebody to read the contract because I'm not gonna allow you to sit there and sign that and
No,
not know what he's saying."
no. Yeah, it's what contracts can do. Contracts can either make or break you. It's
Exactly.
they can
Exactly.
either make you millions if you read it and go over every single word 2 or 3 times, or it could break you and it could be like, hey, if you only get X amount of money if you sell X amount of this product.
Yeah.
Like it's and with big corporations and stuff, it's getting scarier every year.
I mean, yeah. And then there's some producers. I'm not gonna name names, but this producer, if you're a fan of music, you know who he is. He signed a very big legend, and there were reports after this legend's death that he did steal money from him and was cheating him out of his money. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna name any names. But like if you don't like, I feel like I'm not trying to throw any shade, but if you're a person, I feel like you need to have some formal education and like at least graduate high school for me. That's it. And take an economics class. That's why I posted. I don't know if you guys saw it. I posted that all schools should have an economics class, and it will help with this, with contracts and stuff, with like that, and knowing how to deal with money.
Economics itself won't teach you how to like deal with contracts. 'Cause I went through economics, half a year of economics, at my new high school this past year. It doesn't help you with signing contracts. It does help you with money. I
Yeah,
will give
that's
you
yeah,
that,
financial
and
part.
with investing into stocks and crypto. Or no, this year they I think this year they just started crypto, so that was before my time. Um, but it does help you with that and managing your money. But I do agree they do need to add something for contracts. Like
But then again, you also got to take this under consideration. Not everybody has humble beginnings. Don't live in. Thank God I live in a nice suburban neighborhood and stuff. Not everybody comes for that. So if you throw money in their face, oh, they're signing that deal.
oh
No
definitely,
questions
yeah.
asked. So
Yeah,
yeah,
enough
but
money
like
can make people just want it like now.
it would for me to sign a deal with anybody, I would have to read it. I'm not gonna be desperate enough and just sign it right away.
No.
I'm not. Unless there were circumstances that happened in my life to where I need the money, then that'd be the only reason. And they would have to be drastic for me to
Yeah,
sign.
definitely. Like I said, like you said actually, I am also blessed enough to have not only a mom that cares, but a I'm desperate enough to, or I'm fortunate enough to live in a household where we have enough money to get by. And uh my like once I told my mom I don't know if I don't think I want to go to college, she was understanding of that. And like I'm fortunate enough to where she's not kicking me out at 21. Like
Yeah.
she's very understanding, and I'm fortunate. Like lots of people don't have that. Lots of people are like either their moms are forcing them to go to college, or their parents in general are forcing them to go to college, or their parents are forcing them to leave at 21. Like
Yeah. I mean,
literally
for
what
me,
my mom said is take as much time as you want.
exactly. And for me, my family and my mom, they've all said they didn't even suggest college. They just said, Cameron, I feel like you shouldn't go to college just to go to college, because at first that's what I was gonna do. And like for me, like they said, you should follow your dreams, follow your passion. And for me, I like to crack jokes and be funny and stuff, and I love music. So I said like I want to do something within the entertainment industry. So, like, so that was the whole reason I decided not to go to college. And then remember when I almost joined the army, bro? I almost joined the army, bro. But then you said something about a podcast. That's why I didn't join the army. So thank you, bro.
But yeah,
I
a couple
I
years
was
ago,
literally
like,
about to join the army.
I didn't know what I'm gonna be honest. I did not know what I wanted to do, but and then a couple years ago, I took this film class, and I found out I wanted to go into film editing and video editing. So I was like, I did my research. I looked up if you need a college degree to do it. You don't, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to college. I'm not going
Yeah.
to put in the extra. If I don't need to, then I'm not going to, because it's just a
Yeah.
waste of time at that point.
But yeah, I mean, Otto, if you need somebody to edit your, music videos, this is your guy right here, man. This is your guy right here.
Yeah, just
Really
hit me up.
good.
Just hit me up on Instagram and
Do you have any work that you could show me? Like any past work that you could show me?
oh yeah. I got a whole YouTube playlist. I mean, it's not my full work, but it's majority of my work.
Okay, as long as I could see your work, then
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll send it to you after. Actually, I can send it to you now. But
See,
yeah,
Christian, I'm in here putting you on, man. Yeah.
but yeah, I'm fortunate enough to live in a really really good not only place but household.
So yeah. So oh Otto, like where are you originally from, man?
I'm originally from here. I was born in Atlanta, actually. I was born in ATL.
Okay, so like, are you a Grady baby?
Huh?
Or were you born at Grady?
Was I born? I think I was.
I know for me I wasn't. I was born at it's called Emory now, but at the point in time when I was born back in, 03, it was called Crawford Long Hospital. So, yeah,
That's where I was born. I was born at Crawford Long Hospital.
it's called Emory now. That's where I was born.
Yeah, that's where I was born too. 2003.
Yeah, but I'm a Henry County native, so I'm gonna rep Henry County. So,
Yeah, I grew up in Clayton County.
Oh
Then
my
I
God.
moved to Henry County.
Bro. Did you just say Clayco, man?
Yes, I lived in Clayco, lived in Riverdale. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I lived very close to Clayton County. You know where Terra Boulevard is?
Yes.
I literally lived in the side of Hampton that was the closest to Clayton County. So yeah, I live pretty close to Clayton County, But yeah.
I think I was born in Northside Hospital in Atlanta. And then and I lived I can't remember where. And then till I was like really young. And then I went to school and I grew up in Henry County. And then obviously I moved.
Yeah.
But yeah, my Henry County years I loved it. I loved it there.
I mean, I'm still here. I love it. But like, I feel like eventually when I do get like move out of home and get my own place, I feel like I'm gonna have to leave because Henry County is expensive to live down here. So
Yeah, it's getting really expensive.
So yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to leave home. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to get out of my city, my county. I hate my county.
But yeah.
I'm probably gonna move out of state next time I move. Maybe
for me, I'm not gonna move out of state because I feel like the state I'm in is really good for me since music wise and everything. Just the connection that I can make with people, You know what I'm saying? Like the things that I can do is just so much.
Yeah, it also depends upon where I'm working at the time because I do want to be in the film industry. Um, so I have like about 3 states I want to live in, either Florida, or Pennsylvania.
I
Are the
mean,
three
so
states.
when you say the film industry, like what exactly? Because I know, like, if I like that, I would consider that too. But I would rather I was consider writing like in the film industry, like writing scripts and stuff like that for like movies and shows. Like, so like what in the film industry?
Uh, like where is the best place or what?
Like no, like what are you what do
Oh,
you want to?
I want to go into film editing.
Okay.
But I do have some contacts.
Uh,
Um, my cousin actually did the produces now and did the makeup in the early days of The Walking Dead.
yeah, that's
So
definitely.
I got a big contact there.
I mean, my mom's dry cleaners when she had our dry cleaners, we did some work for Tyler Perry. We worked on their like costumes and stuff for like
That's big.
the yeah,
But
because
yeah,
the studio was right around the corner.
I do feel like the film industry is moving to Georgia, kind of out of California because it is cheaper here to
Yeah,
film.
so you should stay here, man. Come on, get get the
I don't.
money, man.
I mean, again, it just depends upon where I'm working. Uh, Chances are I will possibly be in state, but if I get a job that uh pays more in Pennsylvania or Florida, I'm going to Pennsylvania or Florida. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna chase the money.
if you go to Pennsylvania, you'll be a real Steelers fan. Just saying.
Okay. Yeah.
You'll be a real Steelers fan. Just saying.
A lot of my family is already lives in Pennsylvania, so I think I got that handled.
But yeah, man.
Like looking at the camera, I've been registering. I've been basically copywriting most of my songs this whole entire time.
That's like copyright, like how do you do the whole copyright thing? Like, do you just
You register for a BMI, and after you register for a BMI, after that you can go ahead and copyright all of your songs.
that's
Is
actually
is
really
that
cool.
the same thing of when people like rappers or anything where they go get their name copyrighted to where nobody else could use it?
Yeah, and I need to do that actually, like ASAP.
Yeah, I asked you that because I want to copyright Kid Vicious, man. I don't want that to be used.
Yeah, let me actually go ahead and copyright. You know, it's crazy too, but I made sure mine was like so unique that nobody,
Oh yeah,
saying like nobody, because literally, if you look my name up everywhere, there's not a single name that's similar anywhere.
Yeah, and the original name I came out with was no, somebody in my family told me to go with Cam Demick, but we were in the middle of a pandemic, so I was not about to be named
yeah,
Cam
no.
Demick. That I was like, that's very insensitive, so I'm not gonna call myself Cam Demick. So that's why I just went ahead and went with Kid Vicious. And bro, like literally this weekend, I had to explain what Kid Vicious meant. Like people wanted to know what it meant, and so I had to explain to them what it meant. So,
Yeah,
but luckily, Christian, yours is iconic, man. Barbecue, that's self-explanatory, man. So
I mean, I get questions sometimes, like how do you come up with your name and stuff like that.
I mean, the whole reason I came up with my name is because the kid part stands for very childish. I'm very childish. I like to crack jokes and stuff. So that's the kid part. And then the vicious part comes from the more aggressive side of my personality and stuff like that. Because at first I was gonna be kid, but there's already a kid out there from Kid and Play, so I wasn't about to get sued, man.
Yeah,
yeah,
I just came up with mine whenever I was 5, and I said I'm gonna make this or I think I was like 10. I'm gonna make this my YouTube name whenever I'm old enough to make a YouTube, and it just stuck. I think it's too late to change it though. I don't even know what I would change it to, but
I mean, I've had people ask me if I was gonna change mine, and I told them no because I feel like it's starting to get late, and people are starting to know me as that.
yeah,
And plus, if I did change it back, I'll change it back to like my name, like Cam or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think I'm gonna change mine. I'm already like getting. I mean, I'm not huge. Like obviously, I'm not huge.
Yeah,
Because we only have like 4 viewers in here. I think max was like 6. But yeah, I'm not changing it. I have contacts who know me as barbecue. I have a lot of people who already know me as that, and if I change it, I feel like it's gonna just get confusing.
yeah.
All right. I think that's it. Unless you have anything else you wanna say.
No, I don't have anything else. I think that's about it.
Oh, I have one more question. Hold up. So for any like new artists, or for people that want to produce music, what advice would you give them?
The advice I give is to stay consistent and don't give up. Consistency is key when it comes to anything with music, anything music based. Consistency is key. Practice every day. Put your craft out there every day. Even if it might not sound the best, you always want to push your stuff out there because somebody will notice you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's my last question.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Yeah, we might have you on again. Just because the whole audio issue, which is completely my fault. I take full responsibility for that. Um, I I'm not sure. I'll keep in contact with you though about that. But all right. I'm gonna end the recording.